I'm Dr. Cohen. This is episode 1 of 14. What do we actually mean by intimacy? Let me start by taking a word away from you. The word is intimacy because I suspect that when you hear it, your mind goes straight to one place, the bedroom. And that instinct is exactly the problem we're going to solve today. In everyday speech, intimacy has quietly become a polite stand-in for sex. But in psychology, intimacy is a much larger country, and sex is only one province in it. If we collapse the whole thing down to the physical, we lose the ability to explain some very ordinary, very painful human experiences, like two people who share a bed but feel like strangers, or two people who have never touched yet know each other to the bone. So let's be precise. Researchers generally describe intimacy as having several dimensions. There's emotional intimacy, the sharing of feelings, fears, the soft and unguarded parts of yourself. There's intellectual intimacy, the meeting of minds, the conversation that runs until 2 in the morning. There's experiential intimacy, the closeness that grows from doing things side by side, from shared history. For many people, there is spiritual intimacy, a sense of shared meaning, shared awe, shared values. And yes, there's physical and sexual intimacy. Here is the single most important idea in this entire episode. These dimensions are related, but they are separable. They do not have to travel together. You can have a relationship rich in physical intimacy and starved of emotional intimacy. You can have a friendship soaked in intellectual and emotional intimacy with no physical dimension at all. The dimensions can rise and fall independently, and they often do. Once you see that, a lot of confusion clears. The couple who tells me, our sex life is fine but I feel alone, they are not contradicting themselves. They are describing a real and specific gap. Physical intimacy present, emotional intimacy absent. Naming the dimension is the first step to closing the gap. Throughout this series, we are going to treat intimacy not as a mood that descends on the lucky, but as something built out of these dimensions, deliberately over time. Today, we've laid the map. In the episodes ahead, we'll walk the territory, how closeness is actually constructed, what your earliest relationships taught you about it, how desire fits in, and why being truly known is both the thing we crave and the thing we flee. So here is what I'd leave you with. Intimacy is not one thing, it is several, and they don't have to move in step. Before our next conversation, ask yourself a quietly revealing question. In your closest relationship, which kinds of intimacy are flourishing and which have gone quiet? Hold that question. We'll build on it next time.